Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nike Air Max 720, and these are going to be dropping on February 1st. Now as we get into these, we gotta start off with the box, which is right back there. Just give me 1 second. Blam, the Air Max 720. And to start this review, we have to start off with this box, my guy. The whole upper on it almost has that holographic look, almost that RGB look, and I really like that packaging. And all this stuff that you're seeing in all these different colors is different Air Max model logos. You got the same thing as like on the 270 with the Air 720 on the box. Now the label on this guy reads Air Max 720 metallic silver / black, and it does have the men's and women's sizes. So mine's a men's size 12, women's 13.5, and retail price on these is $180, bringing it $10 under the Vapor Max, but bringing it what, $30 above the 270 from last year. And I do have my 270s creeping back here. We might talk about those in a little bit. Now peeling the box open, of course I have the shoes on the inside, but you also get this Back to the Future-esque paper on the inside with, once again, kind of hologram or holographic feel to it, which I definitely like. That was one of the things I really liked about the box is, yes, this does look like something that was delivered from the future of Nike. And then you get to the actual shoe, and this is the Northern Lights night pair. There is also a Northern Lights day colorway, but that is for small feet gang woman only. And I was looking up some of the shoe facts on these, and a lot of the initial colorways are inspired by nature. So you got the Northern Lights pair, you have the sunset joints, then you have a lava pair as well. There's a triple black, there's a neon, there's also a tan colorway. Just know if you want your 720 fix, you'll have a lot of different colorways to go for, and with this being the first one, it is the more out there colorway. Like I said, the Northern Lights, obviously you guys can see the craziness going on with these pair right here. Now let me take the shoes out. I know I really like the box, but for the review I need to go ahead and toss it in the back. Give me 1 second. So these 720s have finally landed. What do I think about them after putting them on feet, wearing them a little while? Would I recommend them? First off, let's get into sizing, because that was something I was trying to figure out. If you do have 270s, the old 270 joints from last year, I think they do fit a little bit more roomy than the 270, but they don't have as much flex. That mesh upper on the 270 is a lot more giving than whatever the upper is on these. I was looking for the shoe facts on what this exact material is, and there are no shoe facts for it. They have not exactly said what this material on the upper is. I would say you can go true to size, especially if you're a narrow foot. You're just gonna wanna tie these tight. If you're aiming to wear these loose, the way the lacing system is, you can, but your foot is gonna slide forward. I have a size 12 right here. I'm a native size 12, that's usually what I wear. And I found myself kicking my heel back into the shoe just to get my foot to slide back after a little while. But getting them in your true size is gonna give the best shape on the shoe while you're wearing them. Your foot fills them in and they look the best that way. So either you want them to look the best and they might not fit the best, or you're gonna want them to fit the best and they might be a little bit big in the toe. So if you're worried about them being too snug, just a half size up. If you don't mind the snug fit, go true to size. Now, the bubble. Let's talk about it. This is the largest Air Max bubble in Air Max lifestyle history. I was reading up, the 270 had a 32mm bubble, and this one has a 38mm bubble. Wow, so crazy. You know, I don't design shoes, so I don't know. That could be some crazy shit. The craziest thing about this sole to me is the air bubble going all the way around though. And you know, usually when you get Air Max units, there's like breaks in the Air Max, there's separated air tunnels and units, and no, this is just one big bubble of air going all the way around, of course, with the 720 moniker for it. And just like the 270, they do say 720 back here on the heel. And as far as this Northern Lights colorway goes, you guys can see this purple and blue glitter that goes through the whole bubble, even the sides of the bubble, which is a really dope look, and more so go with that Northern Lights theme. And I still feel the same way that I did when I unboxed these. These feel like the year 2040 Air Max 97. That just seems like where they got a lot of inspiration from on this shoe. Now getting into the rest of the uppers, that's where it gets weird, because there is no info on what this mesh is, bruh. Just know it's a super tough molded type mesh. It does seem like it has a couple different layers, like a top layer where you see more of that purple Northern Lights colorway, and then there's a black underneath of it. I don't know if they can change the colors on that to play around with some colors in the future. I'm not really sure. Now all around the shoe you guys are gonna see some mesh, and then these more of this, I'm assuming, is more TPU like plastic, and this plastic material also has like that iridescent feel to it. Now you have some on the toe, you have it on the Nike logo on the toe as well. Towards the sides you have this mesh, like I said in the unboxing, almost looks like speakers on the side of the shoe, and then you have it towards the heel as well. The inside of the shoe isn't too much different from the outside, pretty much, yeah, pretty much identical. On the insoles you do have Air Max as well, and that same logo is on the bottom. And jumping back to the sole of the shoe, I'm just glad that they added some more rubber to the sole. Now it is translucent rubber, but still that's just gonna add for some durability as you wear them and use them day to day. You know, like I said, this is a lifestyle sneaker, and another thing they say is that it's supposed to kind of cradle your foot as you walk, and that's why the bubble goes really big from the heel to the back. It says it's supposed to be a very, very bouncy bubble, and when I was wearing them and walking around, I could definitely feel that, but I was more worried about my foot sliding to the front of them than the comfort that was given to me by the bubble. And I guess to help out with that, I could just tie my pair tighter. As far as looks go though, I definitely do like how the sneaker looks. I think these themselves look great, and I think the shape is good as well. That's something that I talk about a lot when I talk about these different sneakers, is the shape, and I think they did a good job with the shape on these. But the Air Max 720, do I think it's better than the 270, guys? And I'll go ahead and grab my 270s right here and toss one of these over to the side so you guys can see the difference in 1 year makes. You go from 270 Air unit to that 720 Air unit, and I mean, the 270 was cool and I still like the sneaker, but when you go from this shoe, which looks regular, looks like something that could have dropped this year, and then you jump to this guy, I think it's a gigantic leap. It's a really, really different look compared to this. The only thing that they have in common is really that air bubble in the back. Everything else is very, very different, even down to the materials. So back to the question, would I put the 720 over the 270? I don't think so, but I definitely think that this 720 is gonna have some crazier colorways than the 270. The 270 has some great like OG inspired colorways, like these menthol pairs right here, the ultramarine joints as well, but I think like the neon colorway and some of the things they're going to be doing with the colors on these, I think you're going to see a lot of people wearing these around. But that's it, man. Those are my initial thoughts on the Air Max 720. Hopefully you guys enjoy the on feet. Much love to all the fan followers and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, hold on, I got them last year and this year, BulletRC, and I will see y'all on the next video. Hopefully this helped. There you go, 720, 270, blam, all the info you need to know. Enjoy the on feed.
Missing them words like a synonym. She tryna swallow like cinnamon. Rockin' with my, yeah, rockin' that shit like it's vitamins. Little nigga, I got hella bands. Stand on my money, I'm 7'10". Fuck on your bitch cause she heaven sent. Smell on that girl and she heaven sent. Ooh, that booty heaven sent. Yeah, smoking that gal like my medicine. Little nigga think he better than Lil Uzi, really a veteran.
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your stuff. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold, I know this flesh. All we ball, but we don't mess. All we drink, we want some nuts. Down on my drills, it's all news.
I'm in the car, I got the bass. Shawty wanna handle the beat. I got that bitch out of the plate. Shawty just wanna get beat. I got that bitch out of my plate. Shawty don't wanna get beat. Fucking that bitch back in the race. Fucking that bitch in the seat. In the back of the race, back of the race. Yeah, she handling me. This still my first, not my second one. Low Uzi Vert with that tennis skin. Getting this money, what's happening? Getting these girls, what's happening? Used to have Ashley, used to have Keisha. Then I put dick on that Madison. Yeah, my new could like the rats. Hey, moving at work, traffic. Move through the dirt, black as sand. Chopper gon' twerk, Pakistan. Nowadays, I just be having fans.
I'm with a hero, going nudie. Don't know what you see, man, when they all leave. The Glock on tiptoe, then when we Chevy. They already know it's not too many. About to click though, this shit been busy. Chasing up the paper, come and get me. Like I'm sick, oh, sipping pennies. We been outside, going in.
In the back of the race, yeah, she handling the meat. Yeah. I got a crib with the gate. Yeah, my grass is green. Yeah, my car's green. Hey, my car is green. I got it. It's hot as it seems. It ain't hot as it seems. This nigga done tried it, the niggas done tried it, but nigga for days. All of my niggas on my gun, all of my niggas got praise. Go in the club and I'm throwing bands. Oh, you a stripper, give me a dance. Walk around where I'm 100 bands. Yeah, I got all types of girls. Just know I'm always with something tan. Diamonds so clear that it's spick and span. These niggas hatin', treat them like spam. Yeah, I'ma stay real as I can. Pull up in a range, it's not a lane. Yeah, slide around with the mop. Yeah, all we know is up the odds. Yeah, been baller cause a lot.
Yeah. Hit the lights and hit the right. Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your stars. At your throat like we that strap. Yeah. Hit the lights and hit the right. Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your stars.
Walking that bit, we just walking inside. We tryna see what's inside. We tryna see if it's right. We tryna see what's the price. Rapping that motherfucking slaves. Timberland neck with slaves.
I don't miss a lot. Damn, 200 bands. Look at you gonna go shop again. They getting money, no stopping them. That what they say when we flocking in. My whip, she hopping in. Helicopter, then I chop her in. This girl on my side so bad, but too bad the skull only stop at 10.